Good afternoon. So I am here at the spillway, which you can see right there, and it is flowing pretty good. And they have the bridge closed. The bridge, I don't see any snow on it or ice. Roads are pretty clear. There's a couple of patches here and there. Just be observant and aware. It is about 1:30 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. I don't remember what today's date was. I didn't check it, but anyway, I was wanting to go on that other side, and I still might do that, but I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since about 8 o'clock this morning, and since I'm still home, I don't want to have to be snacking, and so I got out of the house. This is my first time out of the house since Friday night, and it's Tuesday afternoon, because we were iced in, couldn't go anywhere, and when I say ice, it was pure ice. I mean, and it's hilly where I live, so there'd be no way I could get back into my driveway. Looks really pretty down there, though. I might take a hike down there. I don't know. We'll see. Ground's out here pretty muddy, though. So for this meal review, I went to DQ, or Dairy Queen, in this box. Let me see if I can. Actually, okay. And I got me a Diet Dr. Pepper. So I started a new YouTube page called This Is My Story, My Weight Loss Journey. And I pretty much anything exercise related, workout, my progress is going to be over on that channel. However, since I've got several really kind of established with this one, with the food reviews, I will continue to do the food reviews here. But that being said, let's take a sip of our drink. Tastes so good. Normally I don't drink soda, any kind of soda during the week. But today is special. I'm here at the lake. You can see there's some ice on the ground still. And that's not ice. That's actually water going over the spillway. But so let's open up and see what we have. And of course, we have napkins. And I got tacos. Look at that, tacos. Since I'm kind of cut back on bread, I'm not eating anything with bread. And they didn't really have any salads. Oh, they didn't give me a fork. Give me a fork. And they gave me 3 sauces, but I don't use those sauces. So got 3 tacos, and it was 3 tacos and a drink. The menu had $9.09, but she only charged me like $7 and some change. But I don't like sour cream. I asked him to take sour cream off. And here we go. See. Okay. All right, let's try this. Pretty good. Pretty good for a taco. Oh, today's Taco Tuesday. I wonder if that's why. Because they usually have specials on their tacos. I bet you that's what it is. Very moist. Meat. Really good. Juicy. Pretty good for fast food tacos. I wish I could have gotten chicken, but I actually wanted a salad. I was planning on getting a salad, but we didn't have any. Notice these fast food restaurants are getting away from salads. At least the ones on a national level. Like McDonald's. They don't have anything healthy anymore. They used to have grilled chickens, salads, all that's gone. I think it just when COVID came on, and then it brought it back. I'll go take a walk after this. These are messy, which makes it really even good. Look at that. Nope. Gotta be careful. This is getting everywhere. Try to hang it over my box. There we go. Look at that meat. Let's see here. Oh, there's a tray in there. I didn't know that. Look at that. There's a tray. It's pretty cool. And here's what I have left. So that's what the fork's for. So now I got kind of like a salad going on right here. That's what I like about Texas. That's what it says around the edge right there. You know, I find what's funny is DQ and other states, they actually have a different menu, different names for their burgers. Like here we have Hunger Buster, the Dude, and in other states they're just hamburger, cheeseburger, and they're not even fixed the same way. Honestly, the same meat. I mean, beef, of course, but not the same style. And they have blizzards, but it's really good. And y'all, this has to be it today, because this ice storm made it hard. I missed my gym night last night because Rose were iced over. We finally got above freezing today. It's like in the 40s now, so everything's melting. You can hear water dripping everywhere. It sounds like leaks, because we've had no rain, of course. I have extra napkins, so I'm saving those. I put those in. Ooh, what's all this trash in here for? Those, and I save those because sometimes they don't give me napkins. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. That is really delicious. But so I give them 5 stars. Lady was friendly, great service. Food was delicious. It did taste fresh, especially in the afternoon. You know, a lot of times later in the day, it seems like when you go to fast food, the food doesn't seem as fresh as it does, or it's like it's been sitting all day. But this particular Dairy Queen, phenomenal. And the service was quick too. Of course, not many people are out. Like a lot of people, I was kind of questioning coming out. I'm like, oh, what if the roads were so bad? Well, you know, I was like, I checked my Amazon Alexa, and they were like, it was like, roads are clear. So, and I was checking Facebook, and from what I was gathering, roads aren't bad anymore. It's just certain areas, certain patches, just got to watch out for, especially in the country. And I did hit quite a few patches coming down this lake road by the spillway, or by the dam. I had to be careful. But other than that, the main highways they're fine. So I'm planning on going back to work tomorrow, unless something happens and they call it out again. But I really don't see that. I don't see how. I mean, roads are fine. But it was nice to have an extended weekend. You know, I used to work in retail. In retail, even now when I talk to people, it's like they don't really care. They say they do, but they don't. Bottom line, they don't. All they care about is making that money. You know, it's not like in the olden days where, you know, when the original founders were still alive and had say in the business. Now it's just like, oh, you can't come out. Okay, then you're going to have to use PTO. Oh, you don't have PTO. Okay, well, you're going to get written up. What if the streets are iced over? You can't make it. Oh, no, sorry. You know, you used your PTO when you were sick, so you're going to get written up. That's how retail is. And, you know, and I understand people need to make a living, and my hat goes off to them. They really do. Because these businesses, they can afford to pay these people. I've seen what they make, you know, and it does not hurt them. It would not hurt them. It might hurt their profit, you know, but it's not going to break them. It's not going to cause them to go bankrupt, you know. Now, these locally owned places, I could see that, you know, if it's a mom and pop place. But, you know, what's interesting is those are the places that do close. Because, again, you've got the people that actually own the business that have say. From a corporate standpoint, corporate tells you basically that it's when you work in retail, you're basically pretty much a puppet on a string. That's what it is. You don't have no say. They claim they do. They might do polls or whatever, but not really. Try calling in when you're sick, and then if you have kids, try calling in for when they're sick, and then when the weather's bad, try calling in for that, and see what happens. And it's pretty sad. And if I can avoid it, I would never work retail again. If I can avoid it. But I didn't burn that bridge. Never burn bridges, because you never know when you might need to cross that bridge. But if I can avoid it at all costs, I will, because I really don't think I would last in retail. I just don't. But anyway, all right. With that being said, I had a good lunch. Thank you for joining me. And I'm going to try to get out doing these reviews a little bit more. The thing is because I'm restricted on my diet, like I can have bread, so no sandwiches. When I get my weight down lower, I might kind of break that a little bit just to see, just for these reviews, because it would be just here and there type thing. I was about to say once a week, but I really don't want to commit that often. But once in a while, it's not going to hurt. But we'll see. Anyway. All right, well, I hope everyone has a great day. And if you had some nasty weather where you are from, I hope you're safe and everything goes well.